Michael, 2-1 defeat here at Trafford in the FA Cup. Not good enough, really. What are your thoughts?
No, we got what we deserved. Going up against a team who were hungrier, first to the ball, a better attitude than us. I said to the players, I've said all week on Thursday that your attitude's not right again. You can look at these and think they haven't won the league game, bottom of the league below. Your attitude's got to be spot on, and your work rate, like we have been doing, has got to be better than theirs, and it wasn't. I think probably for 20 minutes in the first half, towards the end of the first half, we come into the game, we scored the goal, and we were a little bit better. And then you can blame officials and things. The second Amar scored, second goal was nowhere near offside, but that doesn't change the game because we still 1-0 up. And then the goals we give away, lost the ball in midfield and tried a square pass, and then the goal at the end. But again, it's come from us giving the corner away because we've been dragged out in the far corner to give the corner away, and then two people are stood on the back post on their own, and it's not good enough. We weren't good enough today, and that's what happens when it doesn't matter who you're playing. You've got your attitude and your work rate has got to be. That's the first thing that you've got to have, and we've got the ability. But today, at times, we give the ball away so many times under no pressure, which again isn't like us. But when you're not on it, and the other team wants it more than what you are, which hurts to say that. It's disappointing, and it's disappointing to go out in the first qualifying round because we wanted to go through a few rounds in this and see how far we could get.
Yeah, and that lack of application this afternoon, how was that addressed?
Well, there'll be changes for the next game. We'll work on that in training Tuesday, Thursday. We've got another tough game against Stockbridge. They've come up into the league, and I don't think they've started particularly well. But again, that doesn't mean anything. Not in our league, because anyone can beat anyone, and if we're not on it, if one or two players are just off it, they'll get picked off, and we've got to be a lot better than what we were today, otherwise we'll end up with the same result. It's strange because that hasn't been like us this season. We've been good. Our work rate, first and foremost, has been fantastic, and that wasn't there. Our quality wasn't there either on the ball. We had a lot of the ball in the second half, and up to a certain point we were good, and then from probably 35 yards from their goal, we made so many bad choices at times, and wrong passes, playing the ball to them, and that's how they counted a lot. But take nothing away from them. They deserve that today.
And the first goal for Amar Purell this afternoon, good for him to get off the mark.
Yeah, very good. He's capitalised on a mistake from them. Probably should have had a second, but he did have a second, which was ruled out for offside, and looked a threat. But one or few who did. But we've got to be much better next week.
And how were you looking forward to that Stockbridge game?
Yeah, we're back at home. We need a reaction. I know it's the cup, and we've been doing okay in the league, but we need a reaction to today's performance because that's not good enough. It's not good enough for me. The players know that in there. They're disappointed, but they know that they haven't been good enough today, and it's them, that type of performance and application from them isn't acceptable, and they know that, and I'm pretty sure that we'll have a reaction, but it's very, very disappointing today to go out the first round.